said he'd never fight a rapist.
Was there bad blood then for a few years between you or between the camps?
Not on my part, you know. It's never been bad blood. There's things that I greatly admire about Mike. Explosive moves, and he's a student of the game, and he's the one that, I guess in general in boxing, was fading out. He's the one that kind of brought interest back into boxing.
Tyson's release and return to glory paved the way, finally.
He said that he would never fight a rapist.
Under the darkest cloud, 12 years after they'd first met. For Holyfield, his greatest win. For Tyson, respect but regret.
I haven't been training properly. I think they just haven't been doing disciplining myself well. And I'm going to just try this one time to do the right thing.
He's brought back trainer Richie Giacchetti, and despite another postponement, Tyson now has the chance to match Holyfield's place in history.
He'll be another three-time heavyweight champion of the world. I'm sure.
Will Mike Tyson be that one?
Well, maybe not in this round. Maybe at some point in time when I decide to relinquish the title.
Well, that's by way of a warning to Tyson, I suppose. When you're in the middle of a fight like this, Duke, is it impossible to take it as a standalone, or do you have to think about what happened the last time?
I think you've got to think about what happened the last time, particularly, you know, the way the fight ended. And I genuinely believe that Holyfield is going to do exactly the same, if not, you know, go one step better and end Mike Tyson's career finally. Because Mike Tyson can't change. He can't, like, outbox Evander Holyfield, and Holyfield can outbox Tyson. But what Holyfield showed in the last fight was that he could outmuscle and outpunch and outstrength Tyson. So, you know, whichever way I look at it, I just can't see Tyson pulling it off. Unless he gets off to such a good start, you know, like in the first couple of rounds, and nails Holyfield like early, which I just don't think he can do. I just don't think he will do.
Eyeball to eyeball, Tyson and Holyfield, but whose arm will be lifted on Saturday night? Tyson's noisy cheerleader, Crocodile, was trying to provoke Holyfield.
This time you're fighting Iron Mike Tyson, and there's no man in the heavyweight division gonna beat him. You fought Mike the first time. You didn't fight Iron Mike Tyson. You fought Mike.
But nothing short of the outbreak of World War itself would seemingly ruffle Holyfield, though Tyson has always hated these media gatherings, holding most reporters and their questions in complete contempt.
I'm not going to answer your question. I'm all right. I'm okay.
Did you make a mistake in the first fight that you planned to correct this fight? Was it something that you overlooked?
Sure, I lost the first fight. That's the biggest mistake there is. Yeah, exactly. We're corrected by winning. I'm confident I'm gonna win. Okay, I'm just ready to fight. Your guys are talking. People on his side are talking. They're not fighting. People on my side are talking. They're not fighting. But I'm gonna fight, and he's not gonna have the championship come Saturday night.
Holyfield sees it all like this.
I look at this fight as two guys, the best in their eras, and it's all come down to how we handle pressure. I truly feel that when it comes down to for his talent, we just as equal as talent and ability and strength, but I also know that pressure is bust pipe, and I thank God for giving me peace of mind at the time of pressure, to overcome pressure, to have victory. I can thank you very much.
Afterwards, Tyson couldn't wait to get away, but the ever-available Holyfield was on his way to, you've guessed it, another press conference. Some good judges here feel he's lacking an edge and is maybe overconfident.
I can't really figure it out. It's a little confusing. That's the only element going into this fight that is difficult for me to figure out, is his mental state of mind, to the point where it seemed like he's overly relaxed, overly confident, and more concerned with really having a media relationship now than actually fighting.
So we went to Houston to find out the truth.
Morning, Evander. How you doing this morning?
Oh, super. Feel good. You know, it's early.
It's very early.
Early bird get the worm. And, you know, the one who get up early is the one who prospers in life.
The same strict regime. Morning prayers, a rigid training routine, strength of body and strength of mind.
I love my job. You know, I wake up in the morning. You know, I don't hate going to work. I love what I'm doing.
New exercises have also been